Hey everyone, so it's been a while since I've done one of these. I know I've been a little bit lax in that department, but I'm really excited to get these videos up and running again, and to basically sort of share with the community not only my own journey, but to share the message that Runners Gateway is intended to sort of bring to the world, I guess, and sort of act as some sort of catalyst and source of inspiration to people that are thinking about taking up running and feel that running may be a way of bringing some kind of transformation to their life. And we're here to prove that that is possible. So what's been happening with me lately is I'm now, I think, 5 weeks. This is week 5 of the Run, Walk, Achieve 5K program. And so we've gone through 4 weeks of just walking and built up that habit. And this week is the first week of the walk run phase. So it's a 9-week walk run phase. So I think today is Wednesday. So this was the second session today where there were three. In fact, I actually slipped in an extra, so 4 1-minute running intervals. So I did the first one on Monday and spent a lot of Tuesday feeling quite sore. Although obviously doing lots of walking over the last like 4 weeks, my body's got a little bit used to moving, but yeah, it was a bit of a rude awakening, even though I took it gently. But we've got to get back into these things. And while pain is something not to be ignored, mild discomfort and leg soreness and things like that are all to be expected. But so the good news is I'm back on the back on the bike, as it were, but I'm back on the pavement, sort of pounding away, getting a little bit of running in. So this is really shaping up to be the return to running that I was hoping it was going to be. And on the food front, I've actually been making quite good progress as well. I've got Actually, I've got an appointment next Wednesday with my GP to just to get my 6 monthly blood test to check how my long-term sugar levels are going. I'm hoping to raise the subject in that appointment of trying to skip the diabetes medication. I've had some good success with the low carb eating. My energy levels have been fine. I I've lost something like 5 kilos in the last couple of months, and it all seems to be tracking in the right direction. So all that's helping for me, helping towards becoming or re-becoming a runner. So these are all good positive steps, and long may it continue because I really don't want another new beginning, another false dawn. I'd really like for this to be, the return this time. So on other fronts, what's been happening is we're building up the Runners Gateway community quite nicely over on Facebook. It's if you're catching this video from outside of the community and you don't really know what it is, Runners Gateway is a free community where basically people can share their running stories. They can post their Strava links. They can draw a little bit of motivation and inspiration from each other. It's tied in with this YouTube channel. Also, I do post some of the content on Instagram just to try and expose Runners Gateway to the world in that way. And there's a website and more or less a weekly blog with articles that are mainly aimed at the beginner runner and sharing some of the sort of tips and information I've picked up over the years. So yeah, the community itself is bubbling quite nicely, and I'm currently working on putting sort of like the 5K plans and getting started with running plans. and a couple of other bits and pieces up on the website so that they're freely available as well. Some other things that we've been doing with the website is we've opened up the what's it called? It's like the Inspiring Journeys section of the website. So we've currently got aside from a little bit about my story, we've got a couple of stories up there online. Two very different runners from two very different backgrounds who have been willing to share some of the information about where they're at with their running, what their goals are, where they've come from and all that kind of stuff. So we're hoping to obviously extend that to get more stories and more journeys up there to inspire and really help get that message across that there is no typical runner. I know we all have in our mind the idea of what a runner looks like, and they look like an absolute athlete and a machine. But the reality is that runners come in literally different shapes and sizes. And if you want to be a runner, and you actually take those steps towards to getting out there and actually walking and then a bit of running, then you literally are a runner. I mean, that is the single definition. So don't let anybody online, don't let any of the large the running influencers with a large following and they're putting out there some of the controversial takes and just trying to put things out there to generate clicks and to generate what they call clout. If you see somebody saying that if you walk during an event, then you're not a runner. If you go below a certain pace, then you're not a runner. Then that's absolute rubbish. So just ignore that. Listen to what we say. Surround yourself with people in the community who share those views and say don't listen to some of that rubbish that's out there. I think before I wrap it up for this week, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, I guess. I will just remind everybody that anything that's put out there is that's not really for entertainment, but entertainment and but for the if it's your own education, it's for your own purposes. You take whatever I post and whatever I say online and just use it and interpret it as you will. I am not a running coach. I am not a qualified nutritionist. I am not a doctor. I am not qualified to give medical or physical exercise in any way, shape, or form. I regularly consult with my GP for the medical conditions that I know that I've got. I make sure that I am fit and healthy enough to actually be doing, even though it's low impact stuff, to actually be doing what I'm doing. So I would strongly advise you to seek medical advice if you're considering taking up exercise of any kind for the first time in a while. But everything that's out there, everything that we post is all based on experience. It's based on personal experience. So if I say that I do something, or I take a particular supplement, or I eat a particular way, or I approach training in a particular way, that I set my goal at a certain distance and not another distance, then that's all highly personal. And you need to take, the same with anything online, really. You need to take what's put out there and available for you to actually consume, and then apply that to your own life in a way that's appropriate to you. So, not qualified, not trying to provide, like a silver bullet and say that everything I say is the only way to do it, because that's literally what the running influencers do. Just trying to put stuff out there to help you and inspire you and to hopefully trigger a few ideas and to help you get moving. So on that note, I look forward to seeing you all on the Facebook group and interacting and bringing some more video content to you very soon. See ya.